Hurricane Ridge is the most popular spot in Olympic National Park, and we are here at the busiest time of the year. We're going to try to squeeze in as many hikes, views, and maybe even stargazing as we can,
while hopefully dodging the crowds.
Hurricane Ridge Road winds through 17 miles of epic mountain views in Olympic National Park. We read that Hurricane Ridge Road can get so crowded during the summer that it sometimes closes before like 9 a.m. So we got up super early and we're hoping to get there around 7:30, so fingers crossed we have no issues getting onto the road. It's amazing, look! And they have a baby! Okay, so far so good. We're the only people on the roads, and on the way here we saw a whole family of deer. We're in!
Yay!
Hurricane Ridge Road begins in Port Angeles, Washington at the Olympic National Park Visitor Center and ends at the Hurricane Ridge Visitor Center. We are making our way to the Hurricane Ridge Visitor Center, and we honestly have no idea what to expect because the visitor center itself burned down in May of 2023 because of a massive fire. So parking is very limited up there, bathrooms are very limited. So we'll just see what happens when we get there. What a relief. We made it with plenty of spots left, and we're so excited to check out these views. Whoa. Wow. Just wow. Oh my gosh. Like, are you seeing this right now?
So whenever we go to a national park, I always try to have a wow moment, and this is the fastest wow moment I've ever had at a national park. We literally just parked here, and I'm already blown away by the breathtaking mountains, the grazing deer. It was so quiet when we got here, you could actually hear the deer eating. It's just one of the most majestic views I've ever had in my life.
And now everyone's rolling in literally at the same time, and we just had this incredible one-on-one moment with these deer.
We're going to take one of the easiest hikes here with one of the biggest payoffs, Sunrise Viewpoint.
Wow, just when we thought it was steep enough. No, we have to literally climb on the ridge of a mountain. I understand the name of the trail now. We made it to the top. This was totally worth the hike. Completely surrounding you are mountains, and then on the other side you have the
Juan de Fuca Strait.
Right.
Majestic mountains behind me, majestic water in front of me.
Majestic water.
Majestic 360.
Okay.
That is the Olympic experience.
Now we are making our way down to the Hurricane Ridge Visitor Center, which again is non-existent right now, but there are some fun facts that we do want to share about this park. Okay, for reference, we were all the way up there. It's pretty surreal. Now that we're down here, we can see how high up we went. All right, it's about 9:45 now, and the parking lot has certainly filled up, but you know what? It's not too terrible. We definitely still recommend getting here early though. We're looking at the Hurricane Ridge area of the Olympic Mountains.
So I thought it was going to be super windy here.
Yeah, we read that it's called Hurricane Ridge because it can have hurricane-like winds. Luckily, we do not have anything close to that today.
Yeah, maybe like a gentle breeze.
We're going to go down Hurricane Ridge Road now and look at some of the overlooks along the way. We made it to Morris Creek Overlook, and we're the only ones here.
So it's saying there used to be a lake here. That's why it's called Ancient Lake Morse. but continued warming caused the ice sheet to withdraw, draining the lake. So this is what it used to look like, and this is what it looks like today. Off to the next stop. We've made it to North Peninsula Overlook.
We're definitely not alone at this overlook. Honestly, this overlook reminds us a lot of Acadia National Park.
Yeah, this reminds me of when we were on top of Cadillac Mountain and we could see Bar Harbor.
Yep.
From this overlook, you can see the Strait of Juan de Fuca.
A fun fact we learned yesterday on our ferry is that the international boundary between Canada and America actually runs through the center of the strait. Behind me, past that ferry, is Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, and that's exactly where we went to yesterday. Wow, this is why you come early. Look at this line now. It's what, about 11 o'clock a.m.? Woo! We just got to Olympic National Park Visitor Center. I think we actually got the last spot, but we're going to go inside and learn a little bit about their stargazing program, which we're hoping to do tonight, and maybe this guy can get a magnet. He's on the hunt for magnets. Look at him. He looks worried. Okay, so you settled on that one.
Yep.
Good choice. There's way too many people in there and I hate crowds. But right outside of the visitor center is like this random log cabin. This cabin was owned and built by Mr. and Mrs. Elliott Beaumont, and they lived in that cabin for 40 years. Make a long story short, it was donated to the park as a way to represent what it was like to live during the frontier times here on the Olympic Peninsula. Olympic has been doing a stargazing program every summer for the last 13 years. If you are interested in doing it, you have to call a number after 2 p.m. every day during the summer to see whether or not they're still doing it. The sky looks pretty darn clear today, so I'm really hoping that we can go because it was canceled yesterday. We'll see. All right, moment of truth. We're going to call the number to see if Olympic is doing the stargazing tonight. It's not cloudy. It's on. It starts at 10:15.
Let's go!
Yeah, I'm so excited. We're gonna see some stars, baby. We are racing against the clock right now to try to get to Hurricane Ridge Visitor Center in time for the 10:15 stargazing program. Our GPS says that we're supposed to get there at 9:52, so we just might make it, but whew, putting ourselves through a lot of stress to get there. We are so close. We only have like 15 minutes, and now we're stuck behind this RV that's crawling up the mountain. We made it, but I gotta tell you, there are hundreds of cars here. I was not expecting this many people here at all. You do not want to drive up Hurricane Ridge Road in the pitch black, so we better see some freaking stars tonight. So once we got there, we quickly realized it was way too dark to film anything and it was super crowded. So we'll do our best to explain what happened. Basically, they have these little stations set up with telescopes, and then there are rangers explaining what you're seeing in the sky, which was so cool.
I've never seen the sky like that, and it was just absolutely beautiful, magnificent, all those great descriptive words.
Adjectives?
Adjectives, yeah. There were meteor showers as well.
Oh, yes.
Never seen anything like that in the sky. 10 out of 10, would do again.
Definitely comment below if you have ever been to Olympic National Park and let us know what your favorite section is, especially if you've ever done the stargazing program before. We would be very curious to hear how it went for you. As always, thanks so much for watching.
Bye.
Off to the next stop. Oh, that was so stupid. Okay, hold on.
And sorry.
Due to a massive, the continental, what's it called? Continental,
Divide?
no.